Good evening, all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Right. We have learned about so after finishing our last chapter, we started learning about the program development and how coding is happening. So we started learning about that chapter. So today we have to fine tune and discuss more about the particular chapter, the same chapter, right? So I would like to move to your book first and let's see what's there. Right, in this chapter, in this programming chapter, they start with programming, they start with decomposition of problems or decompositions. So this is a top-down decomposition. So we are going to decompose, or we are going to break down large, complex things into small, understandable, or easy to understand components. That is called decomposing or decomposition, right? So why we need to decompose? So what's the reason? So why we need to break down into small pieces? So what's the idea behind that? Yes, Pute, you can answer. Why we need to divide a problem into small units?
Then we can resolve the problem.
Then we can resolve the problem. Okay. Anything else? Yes, correct. Anything else? We can resolve the problem. That is one thing. Anything else?
It is easy to resolve.
It's clear problem.
It's yes.
Easy to resolve.
Easy to resolve. That is same thing. Anything else? It is manageable, right? So when you break down in small pieces, it's manageable. Let's say you have building blocks, like building blocks as as a big unit. So when moving place to place, so it can be fall, it can break down. So likewise, different issues are there. But when you break up, when you divide into small pieces, it is manageable. It is easy to pack, easy to move. So that is called manageable. Then ලොකු building blocks වලින් හදපු මොකක් හරි structure එකක් තිබ්බොත් එක තැනක ඉඳන් තව තැනකට ගෙන යනකොට කැඩෙන්න පුළුවන්, කෑලි ගැලවෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න ගොඩක් තියෙනවානේ. හැබැයි ඕක ටිකක් කොහොමත් අපි ගලවලා ගත්තොත් පොඩි පොඩි කෑලි වලට අපිට ලේසියෙන් එක manage කරගන්න පුළුවන්. It is easy to manage. It is easy to understand. It is easy to resolve. So those are the things. Okay, so I think we need to write down that name, otherwise you will forget. Easy to solve, easy to understand, easy to describe, easy to analyze, easy to manage. These are the things. Okay, shall we write down small note on that? So please write the heading. Solving complex problems. Solving complex problems. Under that, please write down simple problems can be solved easily without much effort. Complex problems are difficult to understand, analyze, explain, manage, and solve. Therefore, it is divided to small, manageable components. To small, into small manageable components. That process is called decomposing. Decomposing helps to resolve a problem much easier than resolving the problem as it is. Resolving the problem as it is. Advantages. Easy to understand. Easy to solve. Easy to communicate. Easy to communicate. You can say and describe. Easy to understand. Easy to manage. Okay, please write down this. Quickly write down and tell me once you are done, right? Then okay. Then next thing is how we are going to solve the problems. Right, we are going to solve the problem. So you can see this problem is considered as a complex problem, but it is not actually. But just to show you the steps of breaking down or decomposing, they have used this example. How they have decomposed? They have decomposed this part separately. They have taken 5 into 6, 30. Then 30 plus 4, 34, and divide by 2 is 7. This is an example showing how decomposing happens, but this is not a complex problem. So then, to solve a problem, we need to write codes. No, we need to write algorithms. So what is an algorithm? Anyone, can you explain what is an algorithm? This I asked last day also. What is an algorithm? Yes, to solve problems, we need to create or we need to write an algorithm. So can anyone tell me what is an algorithm? This we learn in grade 6 as well. Grade 6 උත් ඉගෙන ගත්තා. හැබැයි දැන් නම් මතක නෑ නේද? Yes, සතියේ පොඩ්ඩක් මම කිව්වා. So can anybody tell? Explain? Hello guys. කාටවත් කියන්න බැයිද?
An algorithm is a way to solve a problem step by step.
Yes, very good. So that has a meaning. A way to solve a problem step by step. Yes. Anything else? ඒක හරි. පොඩ්ඩක් ඒක complete කරමු. Okay, so let's write that as well. Seems you cannot remember either. මතක නෑ වගේ දැන් නම්. මොකද මේ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? So please remember the theory parts too, not only the practical parts. Please remember theory part too. Please write algorithm. Okay, the Sinhala meaning is above. For those who are reading in Sinhala, you can read the Sinhala meaning also. But I have given this to Sinhala medium class. So that is yes, step-by-step way of solving a problem. As you said, that is correct. Very good. But so you can tell it in more like you can explain it well right? So let's write that. It is a procedure. It is a procedure which is used to solve a problem using a set of steps organized according to a logical structure. It is a procedure which is used to solve a problem, using step-by-step using a set of steps organized according to a logical structure. A problem can be solved by using one algorithm. Problem can be solved by using one algorithm, but it is possible to define multiple algorithms too. It's possible to define multiple algorithms too. Solve the same problem. So please write down this as well. Algorithm is actually step-by-step procedure, that is correct, or procedure, so which is used to solve a problem. Actually, these steps are organized into a logical order. And we have learned about 3 kinds of logical orders, which are called control structures, and hope you can remember that. We have learned about 3 kinds of control structures, logical ways to solve the problem. I hope you can remember that.
Finish, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, it's okay. Just write down. I'll give you that. Now let's do the practical part.
Done, sir.
Okay, Budhe. Right. So let's see how we can do that. Actually, we have learned about that, right? There are 3 ways to organize these algorithms, 3 logical structures. Sequence is a order that is like in this order. So it is all the instructions are ordered one after another in a sequential order, that is sequence. Selection is where according to a condition you have to select one side. It's like there is a road as a junction, you have to select whether to turn right or left. Repetition is repeating the same thing. There is also a logical order, so there is also logical selection, but this selection lead to come back. If selection is selected this side, then it is coming back. So then if this is repeated again and again, we call repetition. මේකත් වෙන්නේ selection හින්දාම තමයි ඉතින්. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ එකම symbol එක තියෙන්නේ. හැබැයි මේ selection එක හින්දා ආපහු මුලට එනවා. The selection leads this to come back to the beginning, and this will repeat. That is why it's called repetition. Again, method cycle. There is a cycle. It's coming back, going up, coming back, going up. Likewise, there is a cycle. But here you don't have a cycle. No, this is wrong. You can't go up. So that is also. But here you have a way to come back. That is why this is called repetition. Okay, let's see the examples now and then go to the practical. So example number 1. Climbing a ladder or just moving steps. You can see it's a sequence. Put in a book cover. Take paper, cut the paper and size it. Then place the textbook on the paper and then fold it inward. Fold it inward and finally close these edges and cover and then label. So that is sequence. Finding out the area and circumference or the perimeter. Circumference in a circle, but here is a perimeter. Perimeter means what a big. Width plus length and width plus length. So that is basically length and width minus 2, or breadth and length into 2. Width and length into 2, or breadth and length into 2. So that is the perimeter. Area, width multiplied by length, or breadth multiplied by length. So that is area. So anyway, so this is input, this is process, this is output, then it is end, sequence. Right, you can see here, selection, it's like a junction as I said. You have to decide either to turn right or left, but only one side. One side is possible at one time, only one side. So start in a fan and check in whether the fan, the wings, these wings are rotating or not. So if power is available, if it is yes, fan is functioning. If power is not available, fan is not functioning. So 2 decisions. If power available, function, otherwise it's not. 2 options. Repetition, you can see this is water cycle. We are learning this in which grade we are learning water cycle? Is it in grade 6? I think it's not in grade 6, right? In grade.
I learned it in grade 4.
Grade 5, grade 4.
Grade 5, yes. Grade 5, and again you are learning this in grade 7, 8 as well, right?
We learned this in geography in grade 7.
Yes. And grade 6 science lesson, you have one. So what as a natural resource? What as a natural resource in grade 6 science lesson also you have this. Okay, different places you are learning. Okay, can you remember the steps? So this is actually surface water, lakes, ocean and all, surface water. So how it goes up?
By the heat of sun.
Yeah, because of the heat of sun. So what is the process called? You should know this. Huh?
Evaporation.
Evaporation, correct. I think I taught this in the science class last week or before that. You are not coming to the science class, right? I'm doing science class as well. If you are coming to the science class, I think you know. Right? This actually this is called evaporation. Evaporation means due to the sunlight and due to the wind, due to the heat, it's going up. So then what happens in the clouds?
Condensation.
Condensation. Yes, it's condensation. Ganibhavane. Condensation happens here because like when it go up, it will cool down. When it cool down, this gas will again become, guess what? The gas will again become solid, and so first it will become liquid, then solid. So due to that, actually, the condensation happens there. That is clouds. Then it comes back as rain, hail, the ice rain, wind, snow, hail, or rain, any format is coming back to the earth. After coming back, so this is collected in the surface as surface water, rivers, tanks, waterfalls, ocean, everything surface water, but it's going underground as well. How this underground water comes back to the surface or the air? This is additional to your IT knowledge. I just checking your science knowledge. Yes. How it comes? There is underground water as well. So man-made activities is one thing, like wells and all.
By heating the land.
Huh? Lamp?
Land.
Fan is heating.
Okay, due to heat it can come up, but that is not the main reason. The main reason is transpiration, right? Transpiration කියන්නේ උත්සේදනය අහලා තියෙනවා ගස්වල වෙන්නේ. These roots are underground, so they are absorbing these underground water. That is why the root system is there in a tree. Then there's a shoot system which will transport this above to the leaves, and through leaves the transpiration happens. මේවා ඇදගෙන ගිහිල්ලා මේ මුල් වලින් ඇදිලා කඳට එනවා. ඒතර කඳෙන් ගිහිල්ලා පත්‍ර වලට යනවා. පත්‍ර වලින් මේක යනවා උත්සේදනයෙන් වාෂ්ප වෙලා. So that is what happened. In trees also helping this. So that's anyway this is so මේ අපි කෘතිමව කරන දේවලුත් begin well නේද? මේ link හරනවා. ඒ වගේ දේවලුත් බලපාන. But more it is due to this transpiration. Okay, anyway, so this is cyclic, right? This is cyclic. So do you know how all the water that we drink, is it the same water that dinosaurs had drunk?
Yes.
It's same, right? It's millions of years, right? We are drinking the same water. Dinosaurs la bila iwarela yalage wastage idire eliyata aapuwa thama api bonne. So but fortunately what is there, the recycling process is there. It is recycled, right? Still we drink pure water. Why? Because it is recycled. But it is same, right? So that means the water that you drink, maybe your late grandma or late grandfather, grandfather, the water that they have drunk, so you are drinking the same. Even what dinosaurs have drunk, so you are drinking the same. So it's recycling. It's recycling again and again. So this is a cyclic process anyway. So this is very good example for repetition. And if you know carbon cycle, so how food, like how carbon dioxide is absorbed by the trees, and how the photosynthesis happen, how food storage is done in different trees, and how it is consumed by the animals, then how it comes to us. So likewise, so there's something called carbon cycle, not just related to food. The world has carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle. So different cycles are there anyway. So repetition is common in the world. So repeating the same steps again, and you can see, put in money until the till is full. Until till is full, so you are just putting money. If till is full, then stop. If not, put in it. Actually, you can write this two ways, right? Okay, let's take a pen. So maybe you can put money and check the till is full. So there is one thing, and here's check. So this is what I said. The algorithm can be written in multiple ways. Take a pen, start writing, and if ink is over, you have to stop. If not, write again. If ink is over, then stop. So until this condition happens, you repeat. Until this is years, until this becomes years, if ink is finished, you repeat it. The other way, you take a pen, first you check whether ink is available. If ink available, write. Method ink finish, now stop. Method ink available, now write. So both are similar. That is why I said algorithm can be written multiple ways. Okay, now you have clear idea what's going on, and so actually we are going to do this using Scratch programming, right? In Scratch programming, you need to learn about this interface first. Actually, this interface is a Cartesian plane. It's like Cartesian planes. Do you know Cartesian plane? Prastarakola, do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this Cartesian plane, actually, so what is this axis? If I draw a line this way, so what is this axis? This is called x-axis, right? If you don't know, please, this is x-axis. And so this way, if it is moving up, that is called y-axis. So this is called y-axis. You can write down this in pencil or pen, right? Not better using pencil, right? This is y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. Okay. Actually, if you analyze in the x-axis, so the axis values it starts from the negative and then come to the 0 and then increase up to positives. Okay, have you marked this X and Y axis? X is horizontal, Y is vertical, right? X horizontal, Y vertical. Okay, so then let's see. You can write down this extra point. X axis values starting from minus 240, then increases up to 0, and then to plus 240. That is your x-axis. Please write down this point. Stretch, right? Stretch interface, the x-axis values starting from 240, then increase up to 0, then moving up to plus 240. Y-axis values are starting from minus 180, then increases up to 0, and then to plus 180. This is typical X and Y axis in stretch. You have start button, stop button. Start is the flag, stop is the stop sign, right? Then you have maximize tool. Sprites. Sprites are the actors. We are writing codes to sprites. Sprite is the item which is going to do that. So we write code to sprite. Then you can see the X and Y coordinates there. Finished writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All have finished, right? Okay, Bhute. Then now you have idea now. So what about this interface and all? So let's see how it works. Stretch codes can be written two ways. One is you can download Stretch and write the code. The second one is you can write code online. You can use either way. You can either write, so you can use mobile phone to write codes, or you can use your laptop or desktop to write codes. Anything is okay. Any method is okay. Either laptop or desktop or mobile phone, anything is okay. I'm going to erase this now. So let's see the actual interface. Let's move to Stretch. You have to type this in the URL. Please type this in URL. Then you can start creating. Just close the tutorial. You can see there is a tutorial. So this loads with the tutorial, right? Then you start, it loads with the tutorial. The green color window you can close, right? Keep the others, but close this. So this is the sprite. You can set values and see. So if you set, okay, let's see, minus 240 x. So that is here. Plus 240x or just 240. We'll move to the right corner. Then, so let's put 0 back. 0 is the middle. If you put 180, it's going up. But if you are writing minus 180, it's moving down. 0 is the middle. You can press, give the values to X and Y. X and Y, just give the values and see. You can reduce the size of this sprite. Let's put 50. And when you move, you can see the X and Y are changing, right? Here X and Y are changing. And you can change the angle of the sprite 2. So if it is 0, it is here. So gradually it's going clockwise, right? Clockwise up to 180. 180 වෙනකන් පොඩ්ලෝස් මේ කටු වගේ යනවා මෙහෙම. 180 කියන්නේ පහළ, බිඳුව කියන්නේ උඩ. ඊට පස්සේ ඍණ වෙනවා. ඍණ 180 ඉඳන් ආයෙ බිඳුව වෙනකන් මේක. This is the second half. You can put any value. Let's keep 90 there. And you can show and hide the sprite, right? You can hide it, show it, hide it, show it. Here you can select sprites. If you want multiple sprites, you can just click on this. So let's have a butterfly there. Okay, this butterfly I prefer. Perfect. If you need background, you can use the second option here. Choose a sprite is this, choose a background is this. So let's use the blue sky background here. Let's keep the cat down, move here. Keep the butterfly up. So let me change the butterfly size to 50. So shall we do this quickly? So please do this and let me know if you're done. So I'll give small challenge after this. Very small challenge. Please do this and let me know.
The size of the cat.
Cat is 50 and butterfly is also 50. I need the butterfly to move the wings. So like flying, you know. When it is flying, you can see it's moving the wings. Can you animate that? I'll give a small tip. So when you click on the butterfly and when you go to the costumes, here the code and this one is costumes. Code will allow you to code, right? Costumes will allow you to change the shape. So what I'm going to do is there are 3 costumes. 1, 2, 3. There are 1, 2, 3 costumes. I'm going to erase the second costume and the third costumes. I don't need that. I'll keep the first costume and take a duplicate. Now this is the first and this is the second. In the second costume, I'll click on the wing and scale it. Click on the wing, scale it back. I'll put somewhere here. This is somewhere here. Then I'll take a duplicate again. So I'll move it further and further. Okay. Now 2, 1, 2, 3. I need to move 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So let's see. How can I code? Go to the events, click when flag click because we have to start when flag click. Go to the control. I need to repeat this. Let's say I want to repeat this forever. Repeat කියලා කියන්නේ මේ උඩට ඉතලයක් දාලා තියෙනවා repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I need to repeat forever. දිගටම වෙන්න. What I need to repeat? I need to change the loops. First, I have to start from 1. Then I need to go to the 2. 1, 2, 1 was it 2. Switch costume to 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I need to come back to 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Because it's going to come back here, no? 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Likewise, it's repeating. Let me play this. It's not playing. Then what? It's not playing. What should I do? I need to have some delay between each. Delay. I'm going to the control and having a delay. Let's say 1 second delay. Each status 1 second delay. Then what? Then I click the flag. You can see it's moving the wings. But it's very slow. So how to make it faster? You can give a fraction of a second. 0.2 maybe. It's a fraction. 0.2. 0.2. 0.2. That's right. Looks nice, right? Shall we try this? Can you? You have work to do.
Okay, sir.
Let's try it. So there are some students who did teen program, I think teen program, junior ICT programming, and so I think they are happy because they know how to do this. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Those who have not done, so you can still think and try. Programming කරපු අයට ඉතින් ටක් ගාලා කරන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් අයටත් බැරිනේ අනිත් අයටත් පුළුවන්. I just need to give a try. කරපු අය කොහොමද කරන්න? So if you are having problems, you have to talk, right? So don't wait till the others because others can do this.
Sir, can I show you? Is it correct?
Yeah, sure. You can share. Please share it with it. Okay, it's correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Right, then what I just need to move the butterfly with the mouse. So I'm going to create a multiplayer game. So I'll give you this task next day, right? So just we have started learning, but just to make this interest, so I'll give you time to create a multiplayer game, 2-player game. Actually, one need to move this butterfly using mouse. The other one used to move the cat using the keyboard. So what need to do? Cat need to catch the butterfly and butterfly need to be protected, right? So the person with the mouse need to keep the butterfly away from the cat. Okay, so how to do that? So I can do this, Pute. So let's put another one. This time I'm taking flag click again, and this time I'm putting forever again because I need to like stop the delays. If I put something here, there will be delay area. You can see 2, 2, 2, 2 means 0.8. මේ ඔක්කොම එකතු කරාම 2 4 6 8ක් එනවා. 0.8. ඒක තප්පර දශම 8ක delay එකක් තියෙනවා හැම step එකකදී. මොකද forever රවුමක් ගිහිල්ලා එන්නේ. So forever to come back, so it will take at least 0.8 seconds, right? Understood that? So you need to learn mathematics as well. මොකද 0.2 delay එකක් මෙතන, 0.2 delay එකක් මෙතන, මෙතනත් 0.2 delay එකක්. Here also 0.2 delay. Altogether it is 0.8 delay to come back to the beginning. Therefore, I'm putting this new code to new forever, right? So it has no delays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the x and set the y. X and y I'm going to change according to mouse position. From the sense in the light blue color one, motion again among xy got here. I need set x, set y, right? Set x and set y. So then go to the sensing and tell x is mouse x and y is mouse y. Then when I click the flag again, when I move the mouse, you can see the butterfly is moving with the mouse. It's moving in the mouse. And you can change the direction to set the direction. Here, point towards mouse pointer. It's pointing toward the mouse pointer. Let's see. I can see it's pointing towards the mouse pointer. It's moving. So is there anything point towards mouse pointer? Or you can point towards the cat. Straight one. Then what? The butterfly is looking at, you can see, it's looking at the cat. Cat පැත්තට හැරෙනවා. Point towards the straight one. So likewise, I can just try. So this is another one. No, point toward mouse pointer. So anything can be given. The mouse pointer is always like it's moving. Okay. So let's do that part, Pute. Let's do that part. So it's butterfly is now moving. And what you need to do now, when the keyboard is moving, now you know how to move a butterfly, move the butterfly. Apply the same. So try to do this, right? I know it is little difficult because I have not taught anything. I want to give you some interest. That is why I am giving you a research chance. Just search by yourself and try to do that. You will get a lot of errors in doing this. So when this butterfly is moving, try to move the cat towards butterfly. Go to the cat and tell what do you need to? When the flag click, start forever. You can say, hey cat, please glide. Glide means slowly move to the butterfly. Glide to butterfly. Okay. So see. Okay, it's following this, right? It's trying to follow the butterfly. You have to fly away from the cat. The cat is also flying, right? It's like a rocket cat. Be safe. Right? Actually, you can't fly. A cat cannot fly. Actually, you have to think, right? Always cat need to come down, right? Even though it try to glide. So what you have to do? You have to move the cat down always. Right? That means parallelly you have to do another thing. So likewise, you have to decide forever. Parallelly, you need to do another thing. What is that? Come back to the earth. Hey cat, you can't fly. Cat is trying to fly, but you have to tell, no, come back to the earth. That means you have to tell, okay, here, again, go back motion. And then you can say, glide 1 second to the drowned. Drowned means what is the drowned? X is minus some value, right? What is the minus value of x? Minus 133. Okay. You can say come back to 133 position. Right? It's trying to fly. Oh, something wrong. It's trying to fly. So this, let's put that down. This need to come back faster, right? So let's put 0.1, a fraction of a second, it need to come down. So you can change the time input there, right? You can change the time in. Change the time in as you think. You can change the time in. Or stop gliding and you can say, so you can keep it there, it's okay. So you can decide what to like. These things you can decide, right? Or if certain level, so there might be obstacles hitting cat's head. So likewise, you can, so butterfly can fly, but cat cannot fly. So you have to like keep such conditions and do the changes. I'll keep that to you, Pute. So these are some examples. These are just some examples. I'll keep that to you. You have to give a try. Maybe you can come up with a better result than me. Okay, Pute, I'll stop from here then. So please come up with the better results by next day. Or if you have done that, please send it to me using WhatsApp, right? You can take a video and send it to me. Then good night. See you all next week.
Good night, sir. Bye, sir.
Good night, sir. Thank you, sir.